How to get documents apostilled in the U.S. There's a couple of factors here you need to think about before we can answer this question. The first thing is no one just wakes up in the morning and says, you know what, I'm going to get an apostille today. That's not how it works. The reason why you need an apostille is probably a couple of things. Number one, a foreign country is requesting it. So to get an apostille, you need to first have a document that a foreign country is requesting. Now, that foreign country could be any country. It could be Finland, it could be Mexico, it could be the Philippines, it could be Japan. The first thing you need to find out is if that country is part of the Hague Convention, Hague. If they are part of the Hague Apostille Convention or Hague Convention, all you need to do is take that document to the Secretary of State where it originated from and get it apostilled. Well, it's not that easy. There's a couple things you have to understand first. Number one, if it's a birth, death, marriage certificate, or court order, you need to make sure that document is issued by the correct government entity. What does that mean? Well, here in California, if you have a birth, death, or marriage certificate, that document needs to be issued by the county clerk and signed by the county clerk. If it's not, you might have to get it certified first before you can get the apostille done. If it's a power of attorney form and any document's been notarized by a notary public, you need to go to the Secretary of State of where that document was notarized. You can't just walk in any document to any Secretary of State and get the apostille done. Listen to me. It has to be from the Secretary of State where that document was notarized. Same thing with a birth, death, or marriage certificate. If you were born in California, but you're currently living in Texas, you cannot take a California birth certificate to Texas Secretary of State and get the apostille done. You're going to have to go through California Secretary of State to do that. Another example, if you have a special power of attorney form that you signed and it was notarized in Minnesota, and you're currently living in Rhode Island, you cannot go to the Rhode Island Secretary of State and get a Minnesota special power of attorney form apostilled. You're going to have to go back to Rhode Island. It's important you understand this. So you need to look at the country who's requesting it, make sure they are part of the Apostille Hague Convention. You need to look at where that document originated from. If you have answers to those two questions, you're on your way to getting an apostille completed. My name is Rufus. I'm a notary here in Los Angeles, California. I do mostly general notary work, and I also process a lot of apostilles. If you have any questions about the apostille process, my number is below. Reach out, I'm happy to help. Again, my name is Rufus. Phone number is below. Reach out, happy to help.